Everybody, I am so excited to be here today. It's been a long time since I've done a Facebook Live, but I want to introduce you to Dr. Rick, who came to me through a mutual friend who knew we would just hit it off. Rick is from St. Louis. Go Blues, go Cardinals. And Rick is here from lives here in Vegas now, and he's a local dentist here in Spring Valley. And I wanted to introduce you to him. Our whole family is coming over to Rick now, doing all of our dental practices. So Rick, why don't you introduce yourself and tell Vegas who you are?
Thank you, Ann, very much. I'm excited to be here. As she said, I'm from St. Louis. I came to Vegas in 2012, and that's where we joined the dental school community, and I really started to pursue my dreams of becoming a dentist. I met my wife there. I met our mutual friend in dental school. He's a dentist in Colorado now. And then in 2018, I opened Accelerated Dental. So we're easily accessible here at 215 in Rainbow, where our cross streets are Rainbow and Patrick. We'd be happy to see you. If there's anything we can do following this interview, please let us know.
Yeah, Rick is kind of funny. Dr. Rick, he's got the coffee shop, a barber shop, and a dentist, so you can get like all your morning errands done in one shot at Rick's place. So Rick is telling me about a couple things. Rick is very good at doing implants. So tell us a little about implants and what would make a good candidate for somebody that's maybe thinking about getting implants.
Well, that's a great question, because people are thinking, am I a candidate, right? How do I go about that process? And we'd be happy to bring you in, do a free implant consultation and explain that process to you. In the last 3 years, I've really dedicated my learning of implants. I've accumulated over 200 hours of CE. And it starts from the basics. It starts from, let's place an implant, let's make sure that it functions correctly in a back tooth. And then let's move forward, right? If we're doing an implant on a front tooth, we need to worry about aesthetics.
Sure.
And making sure that it looks perfect and natural. And then there's also procedures that if you have dentures, you can anchor the denture onto your implant. And we're starting to head that way.
Okay.
What we found is that it's such a life changer. People come in without the ability to chew, they struggle, they are worried about their smile, and you put your denture onto some implants, it restores their function, it restores their confidence, it really changes their lives. So from the back implant to the front implant to the dentures, we do that here.
It's really important. I haven't even told Dr. Rick this yet, but when I was 17, I fell and broke my 2 front teeth out. And really? I always had out of all 3 of the kids, I was always the one with the really good teeth. I'll never forget, my dad cried that day when he saw my teeth. But I remember also I was 17 years old. And when you're 17 years old and a female, you don't want to go to school the next day because my legit broke 1 1/2 and then it took off like the other one. It was awful. So have since gotten them done. I'll probably need to get them. Rick's probably looking at them right now going, we need to redo your teeth coming up. So, which we will eventually. But, it's not only about the implants. Rick was sharing with me, like, how heartbreaking it is to see somebody, and they're always covering their mouth or just always concerned that they don't want to smile. That makes me sad that people walk around like that. So please come and see Rick if any of those issues are with you. He's here to work with you. He wants to serve the community and serve other people. So don't worry about the price right now. Just get in here, and I'm sure Rick could work something out.
Absolutely. People come in and they tell me they struggle. They're embarrassed to smile. Like Ann said, they're covering their mouth. And that's truly a disability, right?
Yeah.
Research shows smiling is the way to make a first impression. Smiling increases your life expectancy, believe it or not. It reduces stress. It reduces tension. This is documented research that really is saying that if you're worried about your smile, you're having a lot of other problems going on. And that's what helps people when we're able to give them back. And it doesn't have to be veneers. Maybe it is a denture. But if we can organize their smile, that they're confident about it, it really is another way to help people. And that's kind of why I got into the dental field.
It makes me think that if you're organized in life, then you need to organize your smile as well.
Yes.
It kind of just goes hand in hand. And if your life is organized and your smile is organized, you could do so much.
interviews, job interviews,
Exactly.
job promotions, a new
Man,
date,
girl.
a new date.
Yeah, exactly.
And just peace of mind, right?
Absolutely.
I think peace of mind is what it comes down to.
I do too.
And so it's a total package. And again, please give me a call. We'll go over that. We can do virtual smile consultations. We'll bring you in. I'll draw on your teeth. I'll show you this is what I think needs to be improved. And
Awesome.
last, I say, here's a couple of options. You can do this. Option A, you can do this. Option B, what do you want to do? If you don't want to do any of it, you don't have to.
But the end goal is, like, I was with somebody yesterday, and she hasn't been at the dentist in 23 years. And that's what I was telling you about. And that makes me sad because, we all know we should go. I always took my daughter every 6 months like clockwork. And over the years, I haven't been as diligent, but it's time now that I've turning a new leaf in life, let's get back on track.
I'm glad you said that because there are a lot of people out there that
lot like that.
Maybe 5 years, maybe 10, maybe I haven't been to the dentist since I was a child, and I realized that the dental office is a scary place.
Scary.
People come in, they haven't been for 20 years, so they think, oh, this is going to be a fortune. This is going to hurt. I hate the dentist. I don't want to lose teeth. These are all scary things that a person has to overcome before they even step in my door. So it's our priority, it's our mission to make sure that you feel welcomed when you come into our office. We have an excellent staff. We will hold your hand through the whole process. And there's no pressure. There's absolutely no pressure. We want to do dentistry differently, and we want you to feel comfortable while we do that.
He's like the one-on-one dentist. When I went in here to do tour his office, gave me a great tour. He's like a really nice guy, by the way. He's really great. And he is one-on-one dentistry, so it made me think of networking, so it's one-on-one. You're never going to come here. It's not going to be crowded with a bunch of people. I also wanted to talk to, he also let me know he has a membership-based program, which, wow, a lot of people really need this in the Valley. So tell us about the membership dental program is what you have.
Yes, absolutely. I'll kind of segue from that person that hasn't been to the dentist in 5 or 10 years. This membership plan, it's $219 a year. That includes 2 cleanings.
Wow.
That includes all of your exam and x-rays for the whole year. It includes a significant discount on treatment. But what it does for people is that it takes that person that hasn't been to the dentist in 5 or 10 years, and it motivates them to come back in 6 months.
Yeah, because they're scared of the money.
Yes.
Yeah, they're so afraid.
Not even the money, they're afraid of the dentist.
Afraid of the dentist. Yeah.
Now you know you're on this membership plan that is costing pennies. It's $18 a month or whatever, and you know you have your next cleaning in 6 months. So instead of disappearing for 5 years, you're coming back in 6 months, and that's the fast track to improving your oral health.
Absolutely, and I think that this is an excellent program for people with children. Because children, it has to start there. If we teach them good habits in the beginning, dental, getting their teeth clean every 6 months,
100%.
then when they grow up, they're going to take their kids every 6 months.
100%.
And it's nothing's worse. I don't know what's worse as an adult, a toothache or an earache. I'm not for sure. They're both pretty bad. I don't want either one.
I just had an earache.
Did you?
I was just like I got out of the pool and I had a bubble pop or something, but it was horrible.
Yeah, it's like
toothaches.
I don't know which one's worse.
Yes.
I remember my brother was in Saudi Arabia, and he come back from Saudi Arabia and served, and this was in Farmington, Missouri, as a matter of fact, and he got a really bad toothache, and it was Thanksgiving night. But thank God we lived in Missouri, so we lived in a small state. My mom literally called him at home, and he felt so bad, and he wrote my brother something to get over the pain until he could get to the office on Monday. But don't let that happen to you. When I ever got my tooth fixed, the doctor said, it was my molars, they were still up there. And the doctor said, Anna, one of these days you're going to be on vacation, and that's where we're going to flare up. Let's get him out. So we got him out, and it's all done. But it was scary, too. It is scary, but Rick will help you with that fear.
The membership plan, really what it's all about is prevention, right?
Absolutely.
And it's more cost effective to prevent than to fix. We'll just leave it at that. Keeping you at an early age, 6 months, getting your teeth clean. These people are going to get the care. They're going to get the instruction on how to maintain their teeth at home. They're going to have little dental problems.
Awesome.
If we're disappearing in 5 years, I tell people, hey, we have to make up for 5 years.
Yeah.
There's things that have been going on for 5 years that we have to make up for, and we
Absolutely.
want to get you back to even keel and straight and narrow. But you know, we're here to help, and we can phase that out and take our time doing that.
Yeah, and Rick does take children, so I want to emphasize that because that's probably the most common question that I get asked. And Barbara, I see it. We're going to say that in just a minute. Thank you. Barbara is a friend of mine I know who already will come
Hi,
to
Barbara.
you. So, because I know what her situation with Dennis. Hi, Jason Baker. But we would love to have you come by and visit Dr. Rick. I'm a little aggravated at him because he has no representation of St. Louis in here. So when you come in here, there'll be St. Louis will represent.
People always ask me, I go to the Knights game, you know, we go to the Blues versus Knights every year.
Very good.
And they're like, well, who do you represent? So I wear both jerseys, and whichever team wins, I rip off the other one.
That's called a flip-flop and pancake. That's what we call them back in the Midwest. So flip-flop like a pancake.
I'm on the winner side.
And we're all winners, and we're also winners.
Bandwagon.
And we want to be winners of our teeth and our smile. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in with Dr. Rick and I. We're going to be doing a lot more work. I love this guy's energy. It's amazing. He's follow his Facebook page, Accelerated Dental. He is located at 6115 South Rainbow, Suite 102. He's right next door to the Coffee Bean. Right next door. You can't miss it. It's very easy to get here. So make an appointment. Jennifer is his receptionist. Call Jennifer. And she'll love to get you in, and then you'll meet amazing Dr. Rick.
And we can call the phone number for the office. You can call 24/7. After hours, it comes straight to my phone for any emergencies. It's 702-880-4141.
Yeah, and we will put the address and also the phone number in the or in the comments, excuse me. And please give Rick a call and maybe start up on the membership savings plan. That'd be a great program, especially those with little ones that they just want to get their health started off first. My granddaughter's only 2, so she can't come yet. In a couple more years, she'll come to the dentist. I usually took my kids when they were 5.
3.
3.
3 is the right age.
So 3 years old. If you have a 3-year-old, then bring him in, and at 3, they just kind of check them, and it's
we're gaining confidence.
Absolutely.
We're gaining confidence. We're not going to do anything. We're going to be like, hey, here's a toy. See you in
That's
6
right.
months.
That's right.
Right?
What is in treasure box? Like that was the best thing when I was a kid going to the dentist was going to the treasure
box.
box. So I want to thank everybody for joining us today. Please reach out to Dr. Rick. I know that you will find his energy is as amazing as I feel his energy, and he is here to serve us in Las Vegas. So that's our local dentist, Dr. Rick Capithorne. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.